This is Raspberry Pi Pico, a microcontroller board from the Raspberry Pi Foundation. You may have already seen what this is and how it works, so let's not wait any more time on that, and let's get into the project. This is Pico Clock, a tiny digital clock shield that I designed for the Pico breakout board. Apart from the shield, all you need a suitable size battery, and that's all about the hardware you need to make this project. Let's have a closer look at what we have on this board. On one side of this PCB, we have DS3231 real-time clock IC. Then we have a lithium-ion battery charging circuit based around HT4928's battery management IC, along with a JST connector to connect the battery. On the other side of the PCB, we have a 0.91-inch OLED display, and two push buttons. So this is the schematic of this project. And this is the PCB design. After designing the PCB, I head over to PCBWay's website for manufacturing the PCB, who are also sponsoring this project. They are one of the most popular PCB manufacturers from China. Besides PCB manufacturing, they also provide PCB assembly and 3D printing or CNC machining service. And if you don't know yet, PCBWay is hosting a Raspberry Pi Pico contest, where you can win a Raspberry Pi Pico by just participating in the contest. So click the link in the description and check it out. After a few days, I received the PCBs on my doorstep. This is how it looks after assembling everything. So, let's jump into the coding. Pico has the support for both MicroPython and C. And now we also have official Arduino support for it too. So, I will use Arduino IDE for programming. This is the code for this project. I am assuming that you already have installed the Raspberry Pi Pico board package on your system. The code is fairly large, so I'd rather try to explain it with demos. When the display turns on, we see this 12-hour format clock. There are 5 other clock interfaces, and you can choose any of them as default. Press the right button to change a different mode. If you press the button on the left, it will take you to other features on this module, such as stopwatch. By clicking on the right button, it will start counting. If you press the right button again, it will show the lapse time. Press the left button to reset the counter. The next feature is the timer clock. Press the right button to set the timer. Press the left button to change the cursor, and the right button for changing the parameters. The first position is for return. The next one is to set the seconds. Then minute. Then hour. And finally, when you see this box, that is to save the timer. And it will start counting down. You will see this message on the screen when the timer is over. The last mode is settings, where you can turn on or off the sound, and it will mute the buzzer. Also, you can see the battery voltage level. If you want to turn off the display, you can do that by pressing both buttons simultaneously. Press the reset button to turn it back on. And that's pretty much it about the project. I also made some bitmap animations to display on it. I designed a desk stand for this module on Fusion 360. Printed it with Ender 3. It's a 2-part model that snap fits together. You will find all the necessary details about this project on the description of this video. See you in the next video.